Hey everybody, Chris Bond21 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. On the last episode, we began our descent into Riku's memory worlds of, well, Disney worlds that he not exactly was in. Well, he was in Monstro, but he wasn't in... no, Neverland he was in too. Actually, those are the only two worlds he's actually in. Everything else is kind of weird. Kind of weird how he exists in the other Disney... Well, how he has memories of the other Disney worlds, considering he wasn't there. With the exception of Agrabah, which he was there for like 2 seconds. But anyway, that wasn't really important. The Disney worlds aren't important because there isn't any story happening in the Disney worlds anymore. Now it's what's happening in between the floors. So, turns out that there are some other organization members here lingering in the basement of Castle Oblivion. Lexion and Zexion? I still think it sounds weird in my mouth. And they seem to be interested in Riku. So Vexen ambushed us at the end of the last episode, and he's a cheating bastard, and he killed me a bunch of times. Maybe that was just my lack of skill, but maybe I think it's just because he didn't like me in the game, just wants to continuously break my soul. Anyway, Vexen was fighting with Riku and seems to have gotten data for him. If it's not too obvious where that's going, it's pretty obvious where that's heading. We're about to probably see the Riku Replica at some point in Riku's campaign, but for the next 2 floors, I can't remember exactly if we're going to have any fights, but we are going to tackle floors 9 and 8 today. So we are making our way through Castle Oblivion's basements rather quickly, but again, there isn't really much to do in Riku's side of the story. So even here, there's no cutscene. We just immediately go straight to the door, and we're going to choose Agrabah, and then we will do Traverse Town. We're going sort of backwards. And again, like I said, once whoever the hell gives me the next set of map cards is, I forget who that is. That might be a spoiler. I might not be able to say it. But once we get Halloween Town, I'm going there first, and I'm going to get the Oogie Boogie card because I really would like to have the backup cure ability that it's something I can control, because I feel like right now I'm faded on Mickey's appearance, and I think that it's just terrible right now that I'm not gonna get lucky with it. Come on, I got him 6 different times in the Vexen fight, and he kept doing the inverse move. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the inverse move. It's a cool move. It'd be awesome if I could heal first, or it would heal me when we did it. So yeah, I think Agrabah, yeah, is the last. And Riku's in Traverse Town too, but just as like the one little scene again. But everything else, like you go through all the other worlds. Like Riku wasn't in Atlantica, and yet here he is. But I mean, I guess because he was with all of Maleficent's villains, I guess that's how it's trying to explain it. Also, I mean, what would they have done? They needed to have a bunch of floors. You needed to go through every world. Although, strangely enough, again, 100 Acre Wood is not represented here, so it's kind of a weird one. But again, Riku's campaign is pretty short, especially if you're just doing what I'm doing and you're just blowing through it like this. Let's see, I think I got to go up 1, and then I'm gonna have to make my way to the left. So yeah, this is it. All you really do. And if you thought Sora's thing was streamlined, this is even worse, because it's like you just literally are just going and fighting a boss and then moving on to the next floor. At least with Sora, you were getting something of a plot line. Even though, I don't know, maybe you guys felt this, maybe I felt this, maybe I'm just burnt out after three months of doing Kingdom Hearts like this. I just felt like, I don't know, I just kind of felt like we were, maybe 3. I just kind of felt like it wasn't really interesting going to all the Disney worlds now, because we just did Kingdom Hearts 1, or at least I depending on if you just watched it or if I just did it all. I mean, I know I finished recording all the Kingdom Hearts episodes, like, it was a long, I think, I started at the end of May, and I had it beat by the beginning of June, but I was still uploading all throughout June, so, and then even in, I think, did I upload it? I think I was done by July. I think I did it by the end, and we've got, let's do the save point one, because I'm never going to use Memories Reprieve. And here we go, we're going to fight Jafar. This fight will be kind of annoying because of the weird setting that we're in, but I'll make it work. I will make it work. So I hope you guys are liking the Let's Play things. I personally, I know I might be getting a whole lot of views off these things, but I don't really mind it because you guys have been pretty accepting of it. The people that have commented on the videos have been pretty nice about it. I know a couple of friends of mine are interested in watching this stuff, so that's why I'm mostly sticking on with it. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to go back and do the reviews and stuff. I just feel like I was gone for so long doing a lot of things. Also, this will be easier because I forgot we have high jump. Anyway, I just felt I was gone for so long doing the reviews, because reviews take a very long time to put together. It's just something that, I mean, I think everybody on YouTube who does content like that knows it takes a while. I don't want to go and, I'm not saying like I'm selling out and I'm just going to do Let's Plays just because it's easier and it's something I don't have to work too hard on. I don't really want to say that that's why I'm doing this. I wanted to do this because Kingdom Hearts 3 was about to be announced for the release date, and I was really excited, and I'm really hoping that I can try to do all these games before we get there. And also, this is great because if you are a fan of the channel, or if you've never seen the channel before, I'm hoping that maybe if you see the Let's Plays and I keep uploading every week like this, maybe eventually, you know, you guys will check out the other videos, and I can maybe go back to that stuff at some point. But for right now, yeah, we're just going to do, I think what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to go straight to Kingdom Hearts 2 after this. And that'll probably take some time. And after I do that, I think I'm going to maybe in between Kingdom Hearts 2, maybe then I'll start doing some other videos and going back to some of the reviews. 'Cause there's a lot of stuff on the channel that I need to get back to. And what did I say about this fight being easy? Ugh. I hate this layout. It wasn't any better, like I mentioned when we did this with Sora. It wasn't any better in that version on the GBA because it was like you had the 3 things. But I feel like, Jesus, come on! I was trying to hit the 7. Where is he? I feel like Iago's never where you want him to be. And then if Jafar manages to throw the one card that I don't have a higher card, then yep, I don't have it. He's gonna hit me. Let me see. Can I do this? I don't know if he'll. Well, he got pretty close. Tell me that's the Mickey card. Oh, that's the wrong Mickey card. It's not the Mickey 0 card that I would need right about now. I think Iago will get pooped in a little bit, and we should be able to deal. I'm gonna summon Mickey just to break the thing. Like look at this. You're stuck here at the bottom. And where is Iago? I don't even know because was he over? Oh God, leave me alone. Where is he? Yeah, is that the 0 card? Tell me this is. Oh, thank God. It's annoying me. That should stun him. What the? Why? I used the 0 card. What, it give me like 2 seconds? Jeez, that was unfair. Jesus, where is he? Of course he's not. I love it. It's like the platforms know, like, oh, where's Iago? He's over there on the side. Okay, let's raise the 3 platforms that won't help him at all. Look at that. He knows he's in the corner, so we drop. Oh, I hate this fight. And it's not a hard fight. It's set up stupid where you gotta just get lucky with where the. I'm saying this game should have been called Kingdom Hearts Chain of Randomness, because honestly, the amount of stuff that is based on just pure stupidity of random. A holy burst. Maybe this will work. I don't know. Is Iago falling? Also, I need to pay attention now because my health's getting dangerously low. And where are you aiming, Riku? Come on. We actually got him in our sights. Let's try to. Jeez, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die in this fight. I'm actually gonna die. I'm gonna die in the Jafar fight. You gotta be kidding me. Let's see. Will Mickey come out and heal me? Heal me. Alright, that was better than nothing. I gotta try to get another Mickey card, or I gotta break this guy's cards. Oh, yay! I turned into Hula Skirt Riku. Let's see what good this does. Probably not gonna do anything. I mean, Dark Fire will probably hit. Yeah, I got lucky. I got really lucky. Dark Break. Dark Break's not gonna work until. Yep, Dark Break doesn't work unless we're like right next to him. And this is going to do nothing because I'm too low. Let's see, maybe stand here. Of course, I stand on the very wrong one. And let's try to do Dark Break. Son of a... I think Riku had... There's the 0 card, but who knows? It didn't do anything last time. Like, what the hell? I did it, and it didn't work. Alright, let me just try to finish this off. Thank God. I hate that. I hate that set. I hate the setup. I hate the setup of that fight. I know that they're trying to emulate the thing from the first game where we had the up and down platforms, but not with this type of battle system. Not where every card I throw, it's lost, or at least for this one, it's not that bad because it's like easy to reload. But and we got the Jafar card, Jafar Genie card, nice, and we leveled up. And I think I'm probably gonna have to raise health. Yeah, I'm gonna do health now because I'm starting to struggle. Level 15 already, not bad. And they're gonna chuck me back into the previous room. See, I really do want to get back to the videos. I know what you all want. I know the majority of what fans on my channel want, and I know that some people might think, "Oh, Chris, you're being kind of an ass. You're not doing what the fan base wants. Everybody wants you to go back to Harry Potter and finish up the handhelds and whatnot." And I would love to. I would really. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm not trying to put that stuff together. I have, and I've been going above and beyond to make sure I have like legitimate ways of playing them all. So it's like I've spent the last few months tracking down copies of legit, like real copies, like physical copies. Not real, of course, real copies. It's not imaginary copies, but real. I've got legit physical copies of. Right now, I was able to find on Amazon. I recommend if you guys are looking for old retro games. This is the thing I was talking about this a few episodes back with GameStop going out of business. Instead of selling comic books and toys and the Funko Pop things, how about actually selling the retro games in the store? You know how awesome that would be? There's a couple of stores that have just opened up recently, I know, in my area, and we didn't have a whole lot of them back in the day, but there's a whole bunch of new shops that are like with retro games that have old games, and there's nothing cooler than going into a store and you know, seeing N64 games on a rack or PS1 games on a rack. There's just something cool about that. And I hate that when GameStop finally announced they were going to do retro games, that they were going to sell retro games, I was like, oh, it's going to be awesome. And then they said it's just going to be online. And I hate the way they have the shop set up like that, because it's like you don't know whether you're getting a box, you don't know if it's going to be in a paper sleeve, and I feel like it's such a gamble. So I finally found a thing, well, not really a website, but I found, oh, I don't know if this is the right way. Let me just double check real fast. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. I just gotta go. Yeah, I finally found a website with Amazon through their third-party sellers, and it's Prime able. So if you have Amazon Prime, this will work. So it's called the Amazon Warehouse, and they have loads of retro games. I've gotten loads of PS1 games, loads of N64 games, and the handheld Harry Potter games where I got this from. You can see it in the description. It'll say it came from their warehouse. So if you're kind of, I know the internet's a scary place to some people, and you might not want to buy things from other people and strangers and whatnot, but this came straight from Amazon's warehouse. So I guess if you feel a little safer with that, maybe you'll sleep soundly knowing it came from the official warehouse and not some random guy. But it probably was some random guys before Amazon got it. But yeah, you can find out whether it has boxes or not, or whether it's going to come in with the instruction manual. And I was able to collect a lot of games that way over the past couple of years. Shut up.
What's happening to Sora?
Naminé's powers are being used to shuffle his memories as we speak. Marluxia may well succeed in getting his puppet. Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization. But Marluxia and Larxine's actions, they leave me quite uneasy.
And then there is Axel. Who knows what that one is thinking?
Vexen should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
But Vexen despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
So we must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
Yeah, so more plot conspiring. We're gonna head to Traverse Town. So yeah, so that's basically where I got all the things. I was able to find the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance version of Sorcerer's Stone, and I even got the Retron. I think it's, what is it? The Retron 5? Yeah, to play it on my TV so I can get legit footage. I know I could use an emulator, but I really don't want to do that. Mainly because I don't trust the websites where you can get some of the ROMs and stuff, or the data files for these games, because I really don't want to get a virus. I recently got a new laptop to make the editing process a lot faster, which worked out for me a lot. It's a lot smoother than my old computer was. I really don't want to get a virus, at least not right now, so I really wanted to do this legitly. So I'm only missing, for the handhelds, for the GBA stuff, I'm only missing Prisoner of Azkaban on GBA, and I'm missing the Chamber of Secrets on Game Boy Color, and I'll just do a fight here real fast. So I'm hoping to do that. I have all the DS games too, so that's pretty cool. And really the one thing that's stopping me from just saying, oh, well, Chris, you seem to have all the games, why don't you just do it? I really want to review the PC games. Like, I really want to do that so bad. And I just feel like if I go and do the handhelds, and I do Sorcerer's Stone, and I do it all over again, we're just going to have a part 4 where I just talk about Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Prisoner of Azkaban on PC, which could be a small set of videos, yes, but I just really want to do the PC games. And I just feel like it's so asinine that I cannot find these games available. I know that they're on Amazon. I know that they're sold for about $60, which is not a crazy amount. But here's the thing: I don't know if this game is gonna play in my very modern, new, recently in the last couple of years released laptop, and that's what I hate about it. I know that there's like ways to emulate things and get things on, but I'm not exactly super high tech with all that stuff. So I would like to do that, but that, I don't know. Let's see. I think we got to go to the right. This is always a gamble here. Yeah, but I'm talking about Harry Potter. I should be talking about Kingdom Hearts, really. Or in a Kingdom Hearts playthrough. But that was fun. That was good times. And, yeah, it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago I started the channel with the Sorcerer's Stone stuff. So it's been fun. I like doing it on and off. I do like the Let's Play stuff. I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's actually going a lot better than I thought it was ever going to go. Because I kind of thought I'd be more stumbling over my words and things like that. Because I actually did... I remember, I can't remember exactly. I think it was last year, April. I was trying to do a Kingdom Hearts Let's Play, and I actually recorded all the footage and got all the stuff together. And I beat the game. I did the whole thing. But like some of the last couple of videos were just so terrible. Like I was and like, and there was like moments of dead air and silence. And I just feel like if you're gonna do a Let's Play, you probably should talk for like a majority of it, even if you're not talking about what's going on the screen. It's like right now I'm not really commenting on this because I'm really just opening up doors. Like there's really nothing to commentate over this, and I chose the right path. Yay! I'm still gonna have to waste a bunch of cards to get to Conqueror's Respite, but at least we should be able to enter this. We need a 0 card. Use the mushroom card because I hate the mushroom cards, and we will fight the guard armor. So yeah, again, it's pretty simplistic, this whole thing. This is already 15 minutes in. We're gonna call it quits anyway after these 2 floors because I don't have any more map cards, and there's most likely gonna be a fight against either. I'm assuming we're gonna fight the Riku Replica at the end of this episode, I would assume. So yes, this is the guard armor again. Riku didn't have to deal with guard armor in the first game, but I don't even think he saw him yet. So this should be, this is a pretty easy fight because it's just the parts of his body we have to take out, and I somehow ran out of cards. That was weird. I'm saying it randomly assigns how many cards you get too, which is kind of like, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like, come on guys, really? Right, come on. Nice and nifty. Oh, there's a 0 card. Nice. I will, let's reset the deck, and then hit 0, and make that thing fall to the ground. I don't care. Remember, did I get the 0 card when I think I just managed to get the 0 card when I was playing the first time. All right, so let's try to take him out fast. Yeah, so it gives you lower ranking cards, I guess. So it's kind of like monitoring the difficulty a little bit. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Let's get back to talking about Kingdom Hearts because that's what this playthrough is about, and we should be talking about that. So I'm so excited for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I know we're still like, it still feels like we're years away, even though we know the date and everything. I still feel like knowing the date made it worse now because now it's like, oh, now it's like, because it used to just be, yeah, one day, and we all kind of assumed, yeah, one day in the far future. I still remember the day because it's like we all knew Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming for years. Like after Kingdom Hearts 2, there was already talk about what the next game was going to be and how they were going to, what the next project was going to be for them and what they would focus on next. And we all knew 3 was coming, like there was going to be a 3, obviously. And in the end, I think when they finally announced it, when they did it, they did it 5 years ago at the E3 convention, it was the coolest thing ever because first of all, it was attached to the Final Fantasy 15 renaming, the rebranding of Final Fantasy 15, and Tatsunoko Nomura came out and was like, oh, we got one more announcement, and that's the best thing about E3 when they do we have one more thing, we have a surprise, and no one knew that was coming. No one knew that they were gonna sandwich the big reveal of Kingdom Hearts 3 on this thing. And there's still reaction videos on YouTube where people are like, oh, they're just showing the HD collection because I think 1.5 was coming out that September. So I think that's why everyone thought it was that. And then they segued into it, and then the 3 showed up on the screen. And I still remember, I was like, oh my god, it's so cool. And then as soon as the trailer ended, it was like in development. I was like, oh god, that means years. That means years of waiting. And it's been 5 years, 5 years since that announcement, and even longer if you count from when we finished off Kingdom Hearts 2, over 10 years since that game. But it's like, we as a fan base, Kingdom Hearts has had it pretty good, honestly, that's what I like to say. Because, like, franchises, like, every time you see, like, a website like IGN or GameSpot make, like, a thing about, oh, the longest awaiting sequels. And there's things like Duke Nukem where, that game took, like, a decade, or, like, Half-Life 3, which still hasn't been announced, or Diablo 3, and things like that nature. Yeah, there's, like, a lull period where, like, those games never had anything. They never had any kind of sequel or any kind of follow-up. At least with Kingdom Hearts, we, as a fan base, we got very lucky with how that worked out. We still had games after. I mean, they were being very nice about it because the team was, I think, focused on Final Fantasy 15, and I still think to this day, I mean, Square probably never announced revealed this, but I still think without a doubt that Final Fantasy 13, the whole 13 trilogy, screwed everything up. I think that screwed Final Fantasy 15. I think that screwed Kingdom Hearts 3's development because what they should have been doing was, instead of focusing on the stupidness that was Final Fantasy 13 and making 2 extra games to that nobody wanted, you could have used resources and team members to go help finish 15. And the reason why Kingdom Hearts 3 was in stasis for so long was because the team was working on Final Fantasy Versus, which eventually became Final Fantasy 15. So it's like, to this day, I hate Final Fantasy 13 with a burning passion. I mean, not only is it like a crap game to begin with, but it's the reason why we've been waiting as long as we have for both, not only for Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's the reason why Final Fantasy 15 took forever, because instead of focusing on making a trilogy that no one wanted, you should have just said, okay, screw it. We're not going to do 13-2. We're not going to do 13-3. We're just going to, take 5 people and go help someone else. Go help the other development team. But no, we have to make our shitty trilogy of sequels. And I think this will be a boss fight.
Huh? What are you supposed to be? Surprised? I guess you should be. After all, I look just like you. I'll tell you what I am. I'm an exact replica of you, Vexen made from your data. So you're a fake me. Not a fake! I don't care if you're real. You're not better. We share the same body and the same talents. But there is one easy way to tell us apart, though. Unlike you, I fear nothing. Are you calling me a coward? You're afraid of the dark. The darkness inside you still frightens you, no matter what you say. But I'm different. I embrace the darkness. I can make it do whatever I want. So, I can wipe the floor with it.
So chronologically, where we're at right now, I would assume this is after the replica left at the end of Sora's campaign, because he seems to know that he's a replica at this point. So I would assume he knows, which would put it at that point in the chronology. I think I don't know exactly. We have to wait for the next organization cutscene that reveals whether or not Sora's in his sleeping pod yet, because that will totally officially confirm whether or not it's real or not. This is annoying because they look alike, and sometimes I lose track of which Riku is mine and which Riku isn't. It's usually the one getting its ass kicked, so I mean that's a pretty easy way to tell. Let's see if I can use Mickey to do Holy Burst. He has 0 cards too, which can hurt a little bit. Again, this is what I was worried about when I was thinking earlier today, when I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to do the Riku battles, and I sure as hell don't have a strategy for this the way I do Sonic Blade, because I like to do the Sonic Blade trick a lot, which works, as you saw, very, very well. I think it's a pretty cool trick with the Sonic Blade. I'm gonna try to use heal. Yeah, so I think if you put Mickey in between the deck, it's a guarantee that he'll heal you. If you put him first, he'll do the inverse thing, and if you don't want to have that done right away, you probably should. Oh god, he's gonna. I don't know if he can stun me the way that he can stun Sora. I think he can. Let's see if I can hit him. Oh, Dark Fire does work nice. I don't understand why his moves affect him just as bad as my moves do. I need to heal, otherwise he's gonna kill me. Don't break me, don't break me, don't break me, don't break me. Let's heal again. Nice. Don't break me, don't break me, don't break me. Oh, wait, no. Great, I need a Mickey card. I need a Mickey card. I need a Mickey card. He's got 1 bar health left. Can I do it? Can I do it? I think I can do it. I think I can do this. I would try to do Dark Aura, but I feel like as soon as I go to look at it, I'm gonna just die. Okay, one more Dark Fire. Come on, hit him. Yes, nice. In the air. Thank God that went up. Yeah, so the Riku fights can be a little annoying. Again, if you have a lot of health, you'll have more time to like stumble through the deck, and I might have been able to do Dark Aura on that. I might not have been. I'm not entirely sure. We leveled up twice again. Nice. I'm probably gonna go back into Traverse Town, go grab a couple of map cards and level up. Let's see what we got. Darkness boost. Let's do. I think I'm falling out of that thing a little too fast, but I'm also losing health a lot. You know, let's do 1 and 1 because we did level up twice. So let's do Darkness boost once, and then we'll raise up the health. Nice.
Hey, fake! I thought I heard you say you were gonna wipe the floor with me. Don't forget I'm still new. I'll get stronger and stronger. The next time we fight, you're finished. Then let's fight now! It's nice having darkness on my side. You are so missing out. How could you be scared of something that can be so thrilling? Enough! So now the coward is playing tough. So long, real thing. Hope you don't miss me. Come back! No way. I'm not a coward.
Yeah, so even with that cutscene, I'm still a little confused. He says he's new, so does that really mean he's fresh out the box new? Or, like, I mean, technically he's still new even if he did all the stuff with Source Campaign, because it's only been a couple of hours, I guess, that we've been in this castle. So, I mean, technically he could be new. Again, it's kind of confusing. We gotta wait till the next organization cutscene before I can figure that out. But we're at 25 minutes, but I'm gonna call it on this one. It's a little short one. Thankfully, we didn't die as much, so it didn't bump this episode up a little longer. But I'm gonna call it because we don't have any more map cards, so we're gonna probably have a big cutscene on the next floor. So we'll call it then, and on the next episode we will tackle, hopefully, floors 7 and 6. Maybe we'll do more, depending on how fast we go. I know there's a couple more replica fights we're going to have to deal with, but let's see where we're at on the next one. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next part.